Okay, I'm here. I've once again forgotten how to do the Spotify thing because it seems to not be showing up. This? Okay, there we go. Yeah. Alright, I'm here. Also, welcome in, Sal. I saw you here earlier. Welcome, welcome. It is me. I'm here. Hello. Okay, so I already started running the game for the first time. I made sure to do that ahead of time. This time, so that we wouldn't have to wait for the textures to compile and all that. Now, as for what I'm actually doing today, uh, so like last time we worked on this like little like boss end sequence, boss defeat sequence. I also still have God mode active, so we can just go here to test this. Yeah, whatever. Once again, this is just to test the defeat sequence, and then that just closes the game. Now, I do want to make it so that in practice that actually doesn't happen, and actually just starts the next round normally, so that'd probably be something to look at. So I kind of want to look at what the next round script does. Okay, so we'd basically just have to do this, and then just run next round. Yeah, okay. And I think we did this logic in the timer. I want to say. Yeah. Play and finish Life is Strange. It's excellent if you have any interest in that type of game. Interesting. I'm not sure. I'd have to look more into it. I've heard a lot of good things about Life is Strange. Not like super sure. Like I can do a story, like narrative focused game occasionally, but I definitely do tend to prefer like more actiony stuff, so I don't know. Once again, I'd have to look into it a bit more. Wait, where else did I do this? Because it should be somewhere where it ends the game. Oh, okay, here it is. This should then check for... Okay, if it's in practice mode or not. Which, that isn't actually how you do it, but... I want to just fill this in for now. Just so that I can get this copy and paste out of the way. Actually, I don't think we even need to do an instance check for this. Just be that, and then next round. Should hopefully work. Sort of. Okay, I think I'd have to do that and then also... I'd then also have to actually delete the boss. Actually, I think I would need to delete the delete RBJs first, and then destroy the boss. Like this. Okay. Now, where do I have... Okay, there we go. This is how we check the practice mode properly. If all goes well, it should make it so that when we beat this in practice mode, it won't close the game. That would be nice. Like, it'll just go to the next round of this boss. Once again, we can test this. Oof. Yeah, I only got hit once there. Okay, there we go. So I think that does actually work then. If we defeat this guy again... Yeah, by all means. Usual, I do not take offense if people need to step out for a bit. It's totally fine. Oops. Yeah, and it actually increments the round count correctly as well. never have to go there for that one. Normally the target spawning isn't an issue. It's just because I'm using debug tools to do it. Hey, I think I just nerf hit that attack. Properly. See, I told you, I'm not earned. Now, our only problem here, I'm pretty sure, because I'm in God mode, in practice mode, there's no way for me to actually get back. I could be wrong. Maybe if I think if I go to the start of the next round, or like the next full boss fight of this, like I should be able to pause while it's doing the whole like intro thing. Yeah, okay, so I can pause here. Actually does allow me to exit, nice. Not that it really matters, I don't even think I have anything else to test right now, so... But it's funny. It's cool that you can do that. Okay. Now, do I have an option for bosses to not make particles? I almost feel like in this context it would be cooler for them not to. Okay, I believe this is the parameter. So I actually can change that. So we change this to be false. Technically we should also check if that exists. There we go. That should make it so that the boss no longer makes particles after being despawned. Although once again, this is all only in practice. I might fight her normally just to give her another fagger. Always just a good thing to do for the sake of balancing. There we go. I've been hit so far, except for like the very start, I'm pretty sure. Hey, that was like almost an hit. That was really good. Alright. And it also works exactly how I wanted it to. Winning on both ends. Anyway, we're just gonna Alt F4 that. No reason to continue that. Oh shit, I should probably check. I did make a commit after my last session, right? Okay, yeah. I just wanted to check. I had to abruptly... Yesterday I was working on this and I had to abruptly stop for a second. I don't know if I committed. But I did. I was proactive about it. Also, welcome in, Fishy. Welcome. Hope you're doing well. So I do have something else I need to test right now, which is actually related to save file stuff. Let me just quickly clear out my save. Okay, save is cleared. What am I doing? I'm currently trying to test a save thing. So I want to make sure that, like, even when you time out a boss, it gives you the unlock. I'm not actually sure if that's how it works currently. I need to make sure that's how it works. Let's see. I'm gonna turn the music here off. Okay. Yeah, that should be everything we need. So I'm gonna just skip these rounds. I'm gonna get to Chubb, the first mini boss. And now I need to time this out. For the sake of testing this. Okay. And now we can just... Oh, right, I can't die. I forgot that I had God Mode enabled. That's a bit awkward. I might be able to still do this. Okay, yeah, so that does actually still unlock the thing. Okay. I honestly just wanted to make sure you couldn't skip unlocks like that, because there are some unlocks that are dependent on other unlocks. So that could have been a whole chain of bugs to fix. Fortunately, it seems I don't actually have to worry about that. I will do one more test just to make sure. So, like, I'm actually gonna disable God Mode. Run it again. I should also test that easy mode doesn't do anything weird with this. We're here. Ow. That was kind of dumb. Oh yeah, also fun fact about these, even though these targets explode, if you're really precise about how you click them, you can actually click them without getting blown up, which is kind of cool. Anyway, we need to time this out, so it doesn't really matter. Also, that's totally just, like, basically a safe spot. It's kind of funny. Like, it's not truly a safe spot, but it's, like, very easy if you just do that. You know what? I'm just gonna leave it in. Why would I patch it out? It's funny. It's also the second boss in the game, so, like, if someone can find that, you know what? Good for them. I believe here I need to try timing it out as well. I kind of want to see what happens, because she has a fake out attack. Okay, so it still works. We need to time this out too. Okay, so that shouldn't have unlocked anything. Just want to check. Okay, good. If we exit out of easy mode. Now we should be able to unlock them again. This is also kind of a strategy you can do, huh? Just circle around slowly. It's funny. Ow. I forgot that I gave our guns a hitbox. Probably to discourage people from doing that. You know, fair enough. Okay. Seems to all work though. Good. Yippee. Don't mind me getting a little bit distracted. Okay. What else do we have to check on? Because, like, that shouldn't be an issue. Let's see, we also do need to actually integrate the unlock correctly. Like the secret boss unlock. Now, our only problem is that in order to do that, I have to beat the final boss, but I obviously don't want to do that on stream. So how would I do that? Also, there's a Matang in chat. Okay, how about this? I'll like skip to this just to do all of like these like mini boss fights. Yep. Okay, and now that we're done doing those, I'm gonna quickly hide the game. Quickly hide and mute the game. So that I can quickly unlock final boss related stuff. I don't want to spoil it. Okay, almost done with the final boss. Okay, I should just be able to die now. And then I can bring the the game back. Ooh, interesting thing I just noticed. And let me bring back the game and the audio. I'm not gonna... Okay, so there is a bug I just discovered, but one that I'm not gonna tackle on stream, actually. It's... Okay. Yeah, so I unlocked the thing required to access the secret boss. We're basically gonna have to do this for a while again. I also forgot to enable God mode again. That's not a problem, we'll just beat her. First try. You'll simply be better. You have to do this until around 150. Okay. Yeah, we should be getting that pretty soon. So I think this should be the last bullet pattern. Maybe. Yeah, okay, it is. Now we should encounter secret boss. Let's close that out. I once again forgot to skip this, which kind of shot me in the foot. Okay. It's okay, we can do it with 2 lives, only. Oddly fitting track for this, actually. Pressure's on. Speaking of buckshot roulette, I'm hoping the like matchmaking comes out soon for that. I'm really excited for multiplayer updates. Buckshot. It's kind of like the perfect game for that. Ah, god damn it. Okay. I got earned. Hang on. Let me re-enable God mode, because I suck. Once again, normally this won't be a problem because you'll have fast retry for this boss. But because I haven't added that yet, I just got earned, basically. Let me also put this on because I like this weapon better, personally. Oh god. Oops. God damn it, I did it again. Get out of here. Whatever. Accidentally went way farther than I meant to, like an idiot. I think instead it should be at around like 170 now? Would be what I'm looking at. Maybe even like 200. Doesn't really matter, honestly. Okay, how many patterns do we actually have left? Okay, quite a few, it seems. How many do we have left now? A popcorn, volcano, ornaments. Yeah, still a lot. Okay, we might be getting closer. Volcano, solar flare, it's now gone. Okay, I think it's just these two. Yeah, okay, it's just volcano now. Blacklist that. Actually be in the fight. Yeah, and we just have to wait this out now. I like how I'm always like super good at dodging this attack when it doesn't matter. And as soon as it actually matters, I'm like constantly fumbling. Like I got hit twice by this on that previous run. I just hit it. Okay. That should unlock a thing. I don't think I'll be able to catch it on stream. Okay, yeah, so that did unlock it, which is the important thing. Now I want to actually add in some logic for said unlock. So I want to essentially make a clone of this. Except it's going to be a rainbow casa instead. Have this be mouse. How do we do the mouse color anyway? Okay, yeah, it's just mouse equip. Do I call it rainbow mouse or rainbow casa internally? Let me double check this. How do I even do this? It should be read queue. Okay, so it is rainbow mouse. Okay. Let me change the name of this just to reflect that. Okay. I believe that's the default for that. Do I call it like mouse icon? Yeah, okay. That's correct. That should just make it so that this is like a simple on-off button that we can put in loading. Oh, also Grumpig. May as well catch that. We'll have ads in about a minute as well, which I'll pause for. And I believe it's in GUI that I actually learned this, right? This like big messy script. Where is it? It's like here. I want to say. Shop. I'm mutably barred. What? I don't know what you mean, but welcome in. Kind of unfortunate timing. We will have ads in a second, but I will pause for ads when that does happen. Where is this thing? It's button, I believe. I never used Rust? Yeah, I've never used Rust. That is true. I don't know. I've never really looked into it. That's a Rust bar checker. Oh, okay. Fair enough. No, I've never used Rust, personally. I mean, ultimately, people should just use what they want to use. Also, we got ads, so... I will... oh god. Do the visual. There we go. You can either earn a piece of memory or borrow it either immutably or mutably. Okay. I see. That's understandable. Also gonna go turn my AC up, so... yeah. Shouldn't be too much longer. Okay, we should be back from ads. But yeah, I gotcha now. I don't know, I've heard a lot of good things about Rust, but I'm also just not sure if it's my specific use case. It's like Game Maker and Godot already sort of exist as game development tools. Especially since like I'm not as much of a programmer as I am just like a game designer. Like I very much just fake I'm a fake it until you make it programmer. Like I'm not good at all. Like I'm sure if you look back at my Game Maker VODs, that would be enough bad code you could look at to fill a library. Yeah. Double check this. I believe this should all be alright. I believe we already have like a hue shifting thing for the For like the mouse. Can't really find it though. Maybe I don't have this. Maybe I'm cooked. Oh, okay, hang on. So I can kind of just copy this, but for the mouse, I am once again gonna copy and paste stuff. I'm going to indent this just because it's under the... Actually, not the... We're gonna have to undo all of this. I'm gonna unindent this. Yeah, I like to indent the headings if it's like a subheading. Like, this is still in mouse stuff. Rainbow mouse. Change this to like mouse here. So wait, how do I actually do this? Mouse equip. Okay, so it is mouse color. Go to draw. Yeah, I am very much a fake programmer. I just like to make stuff fun. That is what I am for. I don't make stuff well, I make stuff fun. That's the best that you can ask for from me. That said, I will at least say that my game isn't buggy. But I would very much say that in doing so, I program my games kind of like a brick. Like that is the way I would describe my programming, as like a brick. Like, it's solid, it's not buggy, like it's not broken, but you also like can't really do much with it. Like, it's just kind of a heavy, hard block of shit. You know? So that is the dracoraz way. Just make it bricky so that it won't break. Here, I just noticed that for some reason there's like a segment of this line taken out of the B. But why? Because like it aligns on this side, but like not on this side. I'm gonna have to fix that actually. Hang on. B in the logo fucking sucks. Alright, noted that down for later. Since that is an actual issue. Okay, this did not work. Why is that? Like, it does change the mouse color. Hmm. Okay, that's really peculiar. And how do I do this in the shoes? Here's a kind of an interesting problem. So, like, okay, but like that works. The shoes. The shoes work, but mysteriously the casa just doesn't. That is really strange. Okay, I'm gonna have to do like a different way of cycling the color, I think. For one. Because like one thing that is bothering me is that even if I get this working, I think the rainbows are still gonna be desynced. Hmm. Why the hell do I have these separated out? Casa versus normal. This is once again what I mean by like, my programming is terrible. I don't know why these are even separated out. But my game is such a brick. Like, I figure if I did anything to either of these, it would break something somehow. Doesn't help that I never commented my code at the beginning. So that sucks. Um... What is a razzle dazzle to do? Um... Oh, this is why. Okay. I gotcha. That's for... Like, this is kind of required for them. You have to actually, like, set a base color. That would be why. I didn't have the base color set. So it's just making different hues of white, which doesn't really work. For obvious reasons. Okay. Fingers crossed. Okay. Okay, never mind. It still doesn't work. It doesn't cycle it. Why not? Because it is getting the hue. This should work. Hmm. Oh, hang on. Did I set this correctly? Hang on. Type should be Casa. That might be what's causing the problem. Ah, there we go. Okay. So this does give you the rainbow. That's good. Now, once again, our only problem with this is that they are two different rainbows. Which is kind of annoying. So I think I may need to make it so that the player just always has like a rainbow variable ready. Okay. Raisin burr. Rainbow stuff. So instead, we'll just cycle the rainbow hue and then just make them colored based on the rainbow hue. So we'll do this instead. Like this. Rainbow hue plus equals 1. Greater than or equals to 255. Yeah, so it should all be good for us to just do this. We can just get rid of that. And same idea here. Get rid of that. Do this. And then we can also sort of use that to sync the buttons for these as well, which is nice. Let's see. I mean, it cycles at the same rate. We technically wouldn't have to, like, copy it over every time. We could just say equals rbj underscore player dot rainbow hue. We can just copy this over to the mouse as well. Like that. Cool. Save this. Okay. So it has synced it with this. Yeah, and it seems to stay synced no matter what. So yeah, now you can be double RGB if you'd like. Although I guess you do have to beat a couple of tough bosses for it. So I guess more so if you'd like and have the skill to do so. You can now in fact be double RGB'd up. Nice. Okay. I'm gonna commit all of that. Fixed. And added rainbow mouse. Okay, just pushing that. Okay, good. Let me also drink some water. Let's see. Whatchamacallit? Right, so I want to integrate fast retry into the secret boss. How would I do that? Okay, so this is... Okay, so I have God mode on currently. Let's set that to false. I want to just see what happens if I gut this out. Based on what, though? Maybe I guess, like, the spawner pattern? Is it 58? That this boss is on? Patterns 58? Yeah, okay. So we should be able to just check for pattern 58. Or it's practice mode. Okay, who am I kidding? This is a very convoluted way that I could just do. If pattern equals 58 and it's not practice mode, that's what we're really looking for, and then this would just be our else. Oh, sorry, this would be end, I believe. Yeah. And then here we can do our own override, essentially. So, have a fast retry. Ooh, Tandem Mouse. I do like Tandem Mouse. Cool Pokemon. Okay. So first I should check that this is still working in practice. Okay, so that still works. Check that it works in a different practice round. Yep, still works. Let's check that this still works in a normal round. Okay. Let's check that this still works in a boss fight. Mm-hmm. Now we need to do all this again, because the next one to test is the secret boss. Hey, I caught the Tandem Mouse. Very nice. Ah, shit. Get out of here. Go away. Let's make sure I don't accidentally go into the final boss, either. Okay. That. Now it should just be the same deal as before. We got to about round 150. Oh, actually that should be the last one. Or almost. I think this is probably the last one. Yep, okay. Just need to do this one more time. To get rid of that, she appears. We kind of need to see what happens if we get hit by a... Or if I die to a... Oh god. Oh! Loud. Dude just kind of stops getting iframes, weirdly enough. Interesting. Kinda trippy. Now you won't actually be invincible against this boss. This is just me testing for a potential fast retry system. Holy shit, that is loud. Okay, I'm sorry, I'll stop. Though we do kind of have to time her out. Because I haven't programmed it correctly. Yeah, we don't have to worry about actually dying here. Whoops. Anytime that you hear the death sound effect being spammed, that means I got hit. Like that. Ow. It's kind of silly, honestly. I enjoy it. Once again, this won't be how it actually works. Ow. Okay. That got us out of the boss fight. Okay, I wanted to run it again quickly just to make sure that it wouldn't unlock anything. Because we shouldn't have to unlock it again. Okay, that's fine. Okay, I think we've already had this song a couple of times. This stream. Something else. Okay. Abby fast retry. Okay, so what we need to do here is kind of similar to what we had before. Essentially, we're just gonna... Or it's gonna be similar to what we have when you finish it, except it's gonna just restart the round. So, like, where do I do this in the timer? I do need to note down something else I just realized. I'm not sure if it would save the amount of points you get. Mess with point yield. Keep the game crash in mind. Okay. So yeah, we're basically just gonna do this. So I want to make sure we don't actually increment the round counter for this. How do we actually do that? I need to do like a find on this. This isn't visible on stream, by the way, because it's in like a sub menu, but... Ah. There is some bugginess that could arise here. I'm realizing if we just use this. Maybe it's actually for the best that we don't. Hmm. Let's just try running it without the next round and see what happens. This might be slightly silly. Like, I think we may need to, like, manually reset the timer when doing this. As well as, like, a bunch of other stuff. We'll see. For now, what I'm mostly worried about is just figuring out if this works at all. Ah, oh, god damn it. There we go. Didn't even have to start our fight. Okay, make sure that I don't trigger the final boss. Okay. Shouldn't be too much longer. Around 150. Okay. So it's just these two attacks. Okay. Downwards barrage, blacklist that. Here we go. Let's see what happens if we die. Oh. Well, that's slightly troubling. The game crashed. Okay. I have a way I could potentially get around this. So in this pattern, we could just do like a big boss check here. Just do if instance exists. RBJ underscore boss. And we just put all of this inside of it. I did say it would be a big boss check. Indent all of this. So that none of this will run if we just deleted the boss. Oh, sorry. Getting mild allergies. like a little bit sniffly. Sorry. Okay. Yeah, let's not get baited into fighting a boss again. We're gonna wait. Do that. Do this. So this will actually be like slightly before round 150. I think, because I did that pretty optimally. I do apologize if the sound gets a bit annoying. In order to test this, I am basically doing something that would usually be like a whole run and condensing it down by just abusing debug commands. Like, normally it won't be this noisy. Okay. If I die... Okay, so it does delete the boss. Hmm. Technically, I feel like you shouldn't be getting score for this either. Like, that is another problem I have to solve later. Yeah, whenever she doesn't exist, like, doing this just increments the score counter anyway. Or increments the round counter anyway. Whoops. That dialogue thing also just shouldn't be showing up. It was actually, like, what we do for dialogue. It's this. Okay, we also have ads. I'm gonna continue fixing this while we have ads, just because it's nothing, like, super exciting. I'm not even sure if anyone's still here, so... Should be able to handle this with just a with command. With obj_dialogue. Event user 0. It's probably going to be a better way to trigger it later anyway, so yeah. Won't worry too much for now. I will wait for ads once again though, so yeah. Let's see. Sort of looking around if there's anyone to raid. Because I'm not heading out yet for the record, but yeah, I will be heading out like soon-ish. Just because this was meant to be like a shorter sort of stream. So I'm gonna try and get the fast retry system working and then I'll head out. We do potentially have people we could raid. I see at least one. Yeah, not quite yet. Just something I like to keep track of. Oh, also my Discord's blowing up. Oh god. Not like my Discord server, but like my Discord account. Oh god. Okay, we're back from ads. Okay. Just to double check, I want to make sure that this doesn't do this here. Who's ready to do the thing again? Oh boy. I may have a way I could make this faster, honestly. Just for the sake of testing. In fact, you know what? I'm gonna do it now. Hang on. I may have a potential override I could do here. Reset pattern list. So I can just do a manual override for testing Abby. We would clear the list again, and then we'd basically just add one. We'd add one pattern. Fingers crossed. This actually works. So if all goes well... Yeah, we only have this pattern now. So now we can just instantly challenge her. Okay, so that did delete the dialogue. That's good. Now we can test her so much faster. It's still very loud. Oh god. Now, the only problem is we kind of need to... We sort of need to copy over something from... whatchamacallit? These start targets. Because essentially... I need to reset the player to that base stat. Like this. We're gonna shove this all in a script called give player HP. Or I guess refill player HP. Gonna comment all of this out. Like, this is really what I need, is to, like, compartmentalize this better. Call this refill player HP. Not HR. We're just gonna put this in here. It should just refill upon calling it. Okay, so that works here. At least it should. Okay. Wait, this is really weird. Hang on. Oh, so this is... So this is with the GUI. Okay. So anything that's like a local variable here, I'll need to preface it with this. Which I believe is only this, actually. Now, our only problem is... this wouldn't account for biscuits. That's a bit of a problem. Okay, you know what? I can kind of make my peace with a biscuit boost only being like a one-time thing. For this scenario. Like, here's the thing, right? Eat to gain 1 extra HP in your next run. Like, it never says that that's permanent. So, like, I don't know. I can make my peace with this being... like, a little... like, not quite right. Do refill player HP. Save. Run. Sorry, actually I'm gonna die here quickly. Give me more biscuits. Not the right kind of biscuits. There we go, life biscuits. Good. Eat one of those. I'll blacklist this. Okay, so that does refill you to like your base. And in fact, if I... Actually, I don't think... Oh, okay, so if I started with like this, for an example, it should also work with this. This should refill me back to 2. Okay, there we go. Nice. And it still works normally if you don't go into the boss fight. The next thing to do would be to reset the timer. We need to copy this over. I'm not gonna bother shoving that in a different script just because kind of... I feel like that'd be kind of annoying to try and work into a different script, so... You know, we just weren't. Fuck it. Sue me. I believe Alarm 0 is just... Yeah, queuing like the next thing. Oh, I guess one other problem. Did I set this up correctly? Okay, actually, now that I look at this, there is another thing I forgot to do. How do I set it again so that parry frames don't work? How do I do that? do I actually do the death? God, and here I do all of the achievement pings as well. Holy shit. Believe we need to do orders here. I believe it's the correct special. Right? Let me double check that. Yeah, there it is. Okay. So orders should no longer give you time to parry because you can't parry with it. Just to double check. So should... Yeah, that just instantly sends you. That refills your health. Now, obviously, it still doesn't quite do everything correctly yet, but... Hopefully this should make it so that it'll actually restart the boss fight. Hey, alright. We're getting somewhere. So it does fast retry. That's good. That's the intended behavior. Now, of course, I'd like to make it a little bit flashier, and there's still some bugs that I need to fix with it. I do wonder what happens if you're in, like, a later phase when it happens. So, like, mainly, once again, I still just feel like we need to mess with the... Oh, okay, that's an issue as well, is targets. Yeah, for now, it does kind of work as a fast retry. We can just die endlessly. Which is pretty cool. Alright. Well, I did say this is going to be a shorter stream, so that's where I'm going to call it for now. We did essentially get fast retry working. Let me make sure that I commit this as well. Fast retry. almost working, but buggy. Okay. We're gonna close this. Yep. Alright. Let's see, do we still have people here? And if there are still people here, who do we raid? Let's see. There's like a couple of people I could raid, potentially. But I don't think anyone is here, so... Yeah. If that's the case, I'm just gonna end stream, as is. As usual. I don't like to raid if I don't have people to raid with. Otherwise, it just kind of comes off as, like, attention-seeking. So, yeah. But here is the schedule for this week. I should know... I sent out a message about this on, like, Blue Sky and the Discord and all that. Streams for the rest of the week will be up in the air just because I've got some, like, lifestyle changes sort of going on. So I would like to, like, just put that disclaimer out there. Like, if things start going, like, tits up, then, you know, streams may get cancelled, but for now, this is what we're working with. So I'll be back on Saturday, or potentially tomorrow. I was thinking of streaming tomorrow as, like, a gorilla, because we might be dropping in on something. Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, I'm just kind of rambling at this point. Yeah, we'll be back either tomorrow or on Saturday, same time as usual, so yeah. I guess tomorrow it could be like a little bit earlier, if that does happen, so yeah. One way or another, I'll keep you all updated on the Discord, so if you haven't joined that and you want to, we do have the Discord. Otherwise, you don't have to care about that, so yeah. Thanks for watching.